So I'm really trying to see if I can get these lives to save to my phone under an hour, and see if my phone will save it so I can put it on YouTube for you guys. I really would love to grow the YouTube channel more, guys. But Lord, I ain't gonna lie to you all, I do not have time to be sitting and recording videos and then uploading it to YouTube. This is like really for me the easiest thing to do, which is to finally save the live and just post it up for people who didn't check it out. How was your work day? Girl, I'm still working, and when I'm done here I gotta go cook and then take a nap. So we're going to Memphis for the morning, Memphis, Tennessee, and then I'm going to be in Memphis for a few hours. Oh, is anybody living in Memphis? Oh gosh, I forget social distancing. We can't even see each other, guys. Damn. Yeah, going to be in Memphis, I think, for a couple hours overnight, and then the next day pick up and leave to go to Phoenix. So life of a trucker, man. Life of a female trucker. Because, you know, besides driving, we gotta cook, we gotta have sex with our husband, we gotta do all kind of stuff. The dog, she gotta get, well, my husband usually bathe her and stuff. So, alright, so the question earlier, which was to get rid of lumps and bumps, painful lumps and bumps, the fat transfer areas like your hips or your butt should not be painful. That should be sore, but not painful. Unless, you know, you don't have a high tolerance for pain, so soreness, you know, is painful for you. What usually have the lump and bumps and is painful is the areas that were lipoed. So I always tell you guys, make sure and massage, daily self-massage yourself, the lipo areas for at least the first 4 months daily. If you could do it twice a day, perfect. If you can do it once a day, that's good too. So let's say you go to Walmart, you go to the aisle that has coconut oil, which is the aisle with all the oils, olive oil, whatever, you'll see it there. I think that's the bacon aisle. Get the coconut oil, and I like coconut oil because it's very lubricated, so it doesn't absorb into your skin as quick as lotion or something, so you can really work those knots and those lumps and bumps. Papa, help Lola, please. She wants to come down and get some water. Lola, I can't help you right now, Mama. Mama's driving. Going down a damn mountain too. But that video how to do the self-massage is in my IGTV, guys. If you guys don't know where IGTV is, you click on my name, it takes you to my profile, and the second tab is IGTV, and you'll see the self-massaging video there. That's all you gotta do. You don't have to buy no big equipment. You don't have to buy no set of nothing. No lipo roller, all this crazy stuff. You can use your hands, honestly. That's what me and my husband did for both of ourselves. And just massage. And as time go by, those lumps and bumps will dissipate. And my skin honestly healed nice and soft. So I didn't heal with any issues, with any kind of hard knots or anything like that under my skin. Let me see what you guys are asking. Any doctor in the DR who can do dimpleplasty? Lauren does it. Come, Lola, go back in your bed. Give me 1 second, guys. Lauren does it. I think he charges, don't quote me, because the price may have changed. Is it 600? I think he charges 600 for it. Mejia does it. I don't know if UCBO does it because I didn't ask him. Excuse me. But who else have I seen doing it? I think Laurent and Mejia are the only two that I've seen posted it on their IG page. But I don't think it's a difficult surgery to do, especially if they do it while you're sleeping. So you may want to ask whatever doctor you're interested in, if that's an add-on that you can add to your surgery and what they'll charge you for it. Is the dentist you said Gypsy Bell? Yes, that's who I'm talking about. That's the famous one that a lot of people go to. I had fat transfer to my hips. I now have lumps in that area that are sore. I did some research and found that can happen. and that massages and cupping should help along with ultrasound. Well, how long did you have your surgery? Because that's kind of sounding like it could be the fat, not to say really necrosis, fat necrosis, but that's kind of like what it sounded like to me, honestly. Like some areas it absorbed and some areas it didn't, so that's what kind of created that look. But a lot of people after they have their BBL done, they'll go to those spas and do the radio frequency and the cavitation massages, and that also helps a lot with like cellulite and stuff. So it smoothens out your skin and takes away that lump and bump look and give you a nice smooth skin. It may take about 10-12 sessions, I don't know. It's not something that you can just do one treatment and it'll be magic. But a lot of people do that. I myself want to actually do it for the cellulite that I have on my legs, but being a trucker, I don't have time. I don't have time to every week go get the therapy done. You know, and obviously I can't go to Miami every week to get stuff done. That will be defeating the purpose of my job. Do you live in Miami? I live in South Florida, not Miami, the city itself, but I live in South Florida, in Sunrise, which is closer to Fort Lauderdale. Bear with me 1 second. Now I see why my husband mad at me. Because this road I'm on is like so mountainous and steep. Whereas the other road that he said me I should have stayed on, it has a little bit of mountains, but it's not as bad. But I was just following the GPS when I was talking to you all. I did not realize that it was telling me go on a whole different road. I was just like do, just going wherever it was telling me to do. We are truckers too, my husband and I. Hey, that's good to know. So you know the life I'm talking about. Superwoman, girl, I don't know. I don't know about superwoman. I mean, it's a this is a lifestyle. There's a lot of times where I miss my house, miss my kitchen, miss just sleeping in a regular bed, miss driving my car, you know. So it's a lifestyle. It's definitely a lifestyle. You're driving an 18 at 13. Oh, no, this is automatic. No 13 speed. I'm driving automatic. Now in the trucking industry, a lot of trucks are being made into automatic now, where driving a stick they're starting to phase it out, to be honest. So it's like a big Cadillac. That's how I call the truck. It's like driving a big ass Cadillac. Which doctor in Colombia does bum ass body sculpting? That is a favorite of yours, girl. When I tell you I have not any Colombian doctors on my radar, and the reason why is because the ones that I went and looked at their pages, which the famous ones are like Plaza, and there's another one called Marcos Pietro that I follow, because he does really nice liposculpting. He gets into the nitty-gritty that I was talking about. None of these doctors that I looked at their IG pages have black women or brown women on their pages. Everybody that they have on their page are like white people or white looking Latinos. So I was like, well, fuck, if you ain't working on nobody who look like me, or if you do work on people that look like me, you ain't proud to put them all over your damn page, so fuck it. So Colombia was never an option for me after I saw that. Like that colorism shit, like, nah, I am playing with that. Oh, you live in Sunrise too? Where? Like what major street? Miss Caramel Kiss live in Sunrise too. Best doc for plus size in your opinion? Woo, girl. Alright, I'm gonna tell you, I wouldn't say best, I'm gonna tell you all some of the doctors that I like. Laurent, Mannion, St. Louis, Patrick St. Louis, Mora, Disla, Bello, not Natalie, Evilise. Because I saw one girl actually that Evilise did that I don't know her personally, but I saw and she had sent me her pictures after she had surgery with Bello. And Bella did a really good job on her boobs and her BBL and her tummy tuck and stuff. There's a handful of some of the ones that I think do Nice big girls. Mercedes as well as one of them. Ferreras, if you guys don't know him, Mikhail Ferreras, he's another one that I like as well. But I can only talk about my experience with Laurent, how I feel like Laurent was the snatch king when it came to getting my waist like so fucking small. Like when I went for surgery round 1 before my tummy tuck, my waist with all the belly fat was 44 inches. After I had my tummy tuck and all my swelling went down, my waist went down to 27 inches. Laurent did that. So I feel like if you want to have multiple rounds, Laurent can set the foundation, but then you're gonna have to look for another doctor to do the nitty-gritty and the small little stuff that you want to get done. I agree about the Colombian. Yeah, I'm telling you, I don't know what's up with that. How about Dr. Guidicelli and his dad? Guidicelli, Jean Paul, I like his work. He has nice tummy tuck scars. He's a safe doctor as far as I know. He never had any sort of major craziness happening, like burns, deaths, whatever. I mean, you're not going to find a perfect doctor, guys. Like I tell people all the time, you're never going to find a doctor who is as pure as driven snow. There's always going to be somebody complaining about the doctor and saying they're not happy with something. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody, like one lady, for example, let me tell you all what I saw. It was a Laurent doll. She had a thigh lift with Dr. Laurent. Okay? So you know what the thigh lift, guys, that's a very super sensitive fucking area, right? Then on top of it, you're in the faja with those legs, and the faja is tight. The faja legs are tight. Given compression, your legs may be rubbing together, whatever. That skin in your inner thigh is so super thin, like freaking paper. You know, it's not thick like the skin up here. It's like so super thin. So this lady got a thigh lift from Dr. Laurent, and I think it was like 3 weeks into her surgery. Now, guys, if you don't know this, 3 weeks to a month, if you have splitting stitches, like your breast especially, that's when it starts popping out and happening usually. If you aren't keeping an eye on your stitches and seeing the ones that didn't dissolve and cut them out and clip them out and stuff, that's when you're going to start getting splitting stitches. And when the splitting stitches start, it starts as looking like a little yellow pus kind of whatever, and then it opens up like into a red, raw, wet wound. Okay. At 3 weeks post-op, she was in some group complaining about Dr. Laurent, talking about, oh, look what he did to me, whatever, look what he did to my leg. Blah, blah. When I saw the picture of this lady leg, this shit looked like it was rottening. I mean, not necrosis, like rottening, like fucking gangrene, like pussy, disgusting. Like, how are you going to blame Dr. Laurent 3 weeks later for you having a big-ass raw wound on your leg? Not an infection, but a big-ass raw wound on your leg, which happened to be a post-op complication from your surgery. Because I'm only imagining, based on your wound looking raw and nasty like that with the pus, whatever, that she wasn't even cleaning her incisions properly for it to be looking like that. So how you gonna blame Dr. Laurent? That tells me something about how you were taking care of yourself post-op, that you didn't know how to fucking take care of yourself post-op. You know, so that's when I say you're never going to have somebody with a perfect record. There's always going to be somebody out there bitching and complaining about a doctor. They're not happy with this, that, or the other. And when you start breaking down what exactly that they're complaining about, it's because they're complaining because they didn't educate themselves on what to do after surgery for certain procedures, or what could happen and how to fix it and what to look out for so you could recognize symptoms or whatever. You know, so let me see what you guys say. Near Sawgrass. No way. You live, girl, when I tell you I live close to, I live like 5 minutes from Sawgrass. Hell no. I don't know when next I'm gonna be in Miami though. But make sure and DM me so I can save your number. But I don't know, we might be in Miami in June, because my girl who does my custom stuff, she's making some bathing suits for me. The one that I put up the mask in the video of the Haitian mask flag thingy. She's making some swimsuits for me, and I have to go to the dentist for a cleaning. So I may be in Miami in June. So message me a number, and I'm gonna WhatsApp you so you can save my number too. You like that I'm real? I'm just saying, people like to blame the doctors for every damn shit. You know what I'm saying? And when you break it down, it's like the doctor, he did what he was supposed to do. You didn't do what you were supposed to do. I heard Laurent is great with aftercare. Okay, I ain't gonna know about great with aftercare, but I'm gonna tell you my experience why I say I don't know about great with aftercare. He is gonna message you back and answer your questions and whatever, you know. But when I had the leaking belly button, and I messaged him, Dr. Laurent, my belly button is leaking. I don't know what to do. What should I do? This is what Dr. Laurent said to me. Put Tecasol. That's all Dr. Laurent said. That's all he keep telling me. I would send him videos. I would send him pictures of my belly button. And that's all he would keep telling me. Dr. Laurent didn't tell me anything other than put Tecasol. But like I said, he will answer your questions. He would, what do you call it? Respond back to you and say something. He wouldn't do like what you hear people complaining about some of these other doctors, where they don't even answer them and they totally ignore them after they've gotten their money. So I would say that he's not like that. But with the leaking belly button, I had to figure out for my own damn self what it is I had to do to fix my leaking belly button. So that's why when I make the statement and I say sometimes that a lot of these doctors, they're plastic surgeons, they know how to fix your body, they know how to sculpt you, they know how to do that part. But when it comes to post-op care, they don't know what the hell to do. That's why I say what I say. Because other people will message me, DM me, whatever, and tell me stuff like, yeah, my doctor said and I was like, what? You are having now a splitting stitch in your breast, and your doctor tell you, yeah, that's normal, don't worry about it, it'll clear up. Like, they're not even giving people proper post-op instructions how to take care of their incisions and whatever. And that's a big thing with Miami doctors. They give the fucking absolute worst post-op care. And I have to generalize them. So that's why sometimes I say what I say. Miss Caramel, cause she gonna cuss me because she been trying to link up since last freaking Miami Carnival last year. Yeah, girl, I know. I am hard to catch up with. Because when I come home too, I have some errands to do because I don't come home that often. You know, I'll be up and down all over doing all kind of damn stuff. In the air after surgery, but then son. Okay, yes. So I don't know. I mean, your doctor after surgery is supposed to be giving you, if you're down there for 12 days, you should be seeing your doctor the first 7 days after surgery at least 3 times in those 7 days. Or minimum twice in those 7 days. And then your second week, or I should say the half a week that you're there, for the next second week, at least one more time before you go home. But I hear what you're saying, because I have heard people say that they weren't able even to see their doctor post-op after surgery, that it was whoever working in the office is the one that dressed their incisions or whatever. So I don't know, guys. I'm big on stuff like that. I am big on stuff like that. Okay. So, and that's another thing too. I mean, I don't want to start saying all the who doctors, all the names of the ones I will never go to and I will never recommend to people. I think some of you all who follow me know who it is that I'm talking about. Oh, guys, let me end the live. When did I start this one? Wait. Oh no, I started at 9. Duh. I'm such an airhead. That's why I started it like after 8. Okay, so this is the third hour I'm chit-chatting with y'all. My mind is running on all kind of craziness all over the place. Any other questions? No? Yes? No? Yes? So, we were talking before in the last level about the microblading. So that's one thing I want to do when I go down there, because the price up here in America is like $500-$600 to get the first round done, and then I don't know what they charge afterwards for the different top-ups. Well, not top-ups, but the little touch-up, sorry. But down there, they're doing it for like, I think $150, like the first round of the microblading. So there's this girl, Tropical Brows. I want to go and get it done with her when I go down there, but I heard that shit is painful. So I need to speak to her first and find out if she does any kind of numbing cream or something before she do that damn tattoo on my eyebrow, because my ass will be boiling like a... I ain't gonna lie to you all guys, I don't have a tolerance to pain. And I will film one of my lipo videos, lymphatic massage videos, so you all can see how I be cussing John. I mean, yes, I eat the pain, but at the same time too, I be hollering, crying, not crying, but cussing, acting the fool, like, you know. I really don't have, I don't know. I mean, I have a high tolerance, yes, but at the same time too, I act like a big ass baby, so I ain't gonna even lie about that. But yeah, that's what I want to get done, the microblading. Where are you from? Trinidad and Tobago. How do I find more info about stitches? Does people come home with stitches that they need to cut? Yes, because your dissolvable stitches is not going to dissolve in the 12 days post-op that you're down there for. For me, round 1, I was down there for 3 weeks. Round 2 to 2.5 weeks. And every round I came home with stitches that didn't dissolve, that was still in my body, that I needed to clip out. So that information is on my feed. You just gotta scroll down and you will see the implements and the utensils or the things that I say you need to use to cut your splitting stitches when they're above the skin. I talk about when to start looking for them and when and how to take it out, whatever. All of that is on my feed. So if you go take a look, you will see it on there. And splitting stitches, whether it's breast, tummy tuck, wherever you have an incision and you have a stitch, that's something you don't want to play with, because if you leave it there and you don't take all those undissolvable stitches or undissolved pieces of stitches, it will go from small to big to big to bigger. Like, I've seen some really nasty breast wounds that people got because they did not know about taking those stitches out, and they got horrible scars even after when it healed. It healed really terrible. I got mine done 14 years ago and it was $120. Ah, girl, that sounds like a nice price. I know a great girl for $350. Who was Caramel? Message me. But still, do I want to pay $350 when I could just get it for $150 while I'm in the DR and then maybe just come and let her do the touch up? Yeah, the microblading I'm talking about for the $150, the girl name is Tropical Brows. I follow her. Go look at my people I follow in my profile and you'll see her. Tropical Brows. It's not that bad. John's the man. I looked at his video. Yes, he is. Let me tell you all, the 2 masseuses that I feel are pretty famous in the DR that are really good at what they do is John and the other one called Oz, who is the boyfriend or husband of that dermatologist, Carla Carella, that owns Healing and Beauty Recovery House. Another one that I hear people talk about is Yenny Magic Hands or something. Maria Cosmitro or something like that is her last name. She also has, I forgot the name of her recovery house. She does decent massages as well as what I heard. The Dr. Edison, I've heard 2 things about him. People saying, yeah, he's good. Other people were complaining and saying, no, he left fluid in me, and another masseuse had to get that fluid out after he was saying, nah, you're good, you don't have no more fluid left in you, and the other masseuse found fluid. So, I hear things about, back and forth about him. But one thing you cannot take away from John is John has been doing that, he told me, for, at this point, it's probably over 15 years, because this was like 2 years ago when he told me he's been doing it for 13 plus years. His results speak for itself. When you look at his videos and you look at his pictures and stuff of his dolls that he's worked on, he'll show you day 1 how they look and day 10 or day 7 or whatever how they look after. Like, you see that he produces results in regards to helping you shape your body and getting all that fluid out of you. Like, when I had not just a tummy tuck but also 360 lipo, John would make sure with that damn needle and drain as every inch of fluid that he could get out of me, he would take out of me. So by the time of the 360 lipo, round 2, I think it was like day 9. Day 9, I had no more fluid in me that he could find to take with the needle. He would just do the regular lymphatic massage and that was it. So when I tell you John is good at what he does, guys, I don't know about those other masseuses in the DR that may not use a needle to drain. But when your lipo holes get closed back up, right? Remember, you're not supposed to really open back the person's lipo hole because they put a little stitch there to make the lipo hole heal, right? In the beginning, usually you'll see the lipo holes, the fluid is flying out of there. But after that, if your masseuse is not somebody who uses the needle to manually aspirate that fluid that's in you, the lymphatic massage and the compression, yes, will help get rid of some of the fluid, but it's not going to get rid of all that fluid that you have in you because they're not going that extra step. So that now puts you at a disadvantage because now you're going home, right, with fluid that's in you that should have been taken out that didn't. And now let's say you come home and you do not have somebody to give you a lymphatic massage or know how to drain with the needle to get that fluid out of you. So what's going to happen? That fluid going to be building on top more and more and more and more. Then you're going to start seeing, I put that video up I think sometime last week, guys. You can look at it where the lady in Miami is taking out the fluid out the girl, and she takes her fingers and taps on the skin and you see that fluid moving under the skin. I always say it makes me think of a ripple of a waterbed. That's how you know you have a lot of fluid in you. So you go home and you don't have anybody to take this fluid out of you. You don't know how to use the needle on yourself. You can't get lymphatic massages, whatever. What's going to happen? That fluid is different things could happen because that fluid is remaining in you. Because like I said, compression, yes, helps, but compression does not take away all your fluid. And especially if you're an active person, meaning that you walk around a lot, your job is strenuous, whatever, the more active you are after tummy tuck, the more fluid will build up in your body. Like, it's a lot more. So things that could happen if you don't get that fluid out and you start seeing all that movement in your belly and so forth, you can get an infection. When you hear somebody said, oh, 6 weeks after surgery I got an infection, it's my doctor's fault. When you start questioning them and then you find out, oh, well, I came back home and I never got a massage because I couldn't afford it, or I didn't have anybody who knew how to do lymphatic massages where I live, whatever, that could be a reason why that you got an infection 6 weeks after you came back from the DR, because that fluid is just sitting in there with germs floating around in it. That's the temperature of your body, and that fluid is just sitting there making them germs them a happy little place to live. So that could be one of the things that could happen to you. You could get an infection, or the fluid gets so much it starts busting your incisions open back so that it can leak out. Because it has to find a way to come out. I've seen that happen to some people too. You know, so different things. Or the fluid can just turn into a hard lump and heal like a hard mass under your skin, where no amount of massages is going to break that up and get it out. You're going to have to go back under the knife to get that removed as well. So those are some of the issues that could arise. When and where did you get your surgery and what kind? Girl, go on my damn page and look for the answer. Come on now. You know I have a, well, obviously you don't know by asking that question. But all Madame pre-op pictures, post-op pictures, what I had done is on my page. I had 2 rounds of surgery so far. But I'm going to answer you because it looked like you ain't want to go look, right? I had a tummy tuck, BBL, lipo, buccal fat removal, and chin lipo round 1. And round 2 I had breast lift and reduction, 360 lipo, and BBL. Oz is quickly making a name for himself. But I think he's been around a while. I don't know why it is his social media is not popping like John's. John won't be popping. Because I don't know, John have like what, 20,000 plus followers I think by now? And I think Oz has his Instagram like private. Like I don't even understand that. Like that's a big way for you to market your business. Good stuff. Thank you for these lives. You are welcome. I sent you her brow. Oh, okay. All right, I'm gonna look at it when I get off here. Hey, Miss Cultural Diva. You and your popcorn. I've been seeing your popcorn. The Trini came flying out. You want me to stop there? 32. I'm on 32 right now, so that's probably 31. Because heading west is good, the number gets smaller, right? And then I'm on, what highway is this? 68? Yeah, 68. Alright, guys, I'm gonna stop here for my hubby. I think he's gonna. Are you gonna drive? Huh? Hello? Okay, yeah, he's gonna drive. So, let me end the live, and we will chat another day, right? How much was your chin lipo? At the time, it was 300 each. 300 for the buccal fat and 300 for the chin lipo with Laurent. But I don't know. Again, I don't know if he changed prices, if it's going up. But this was 2018. All right, guys. So let's see this time if my phone saved the live so I could put it on YouTube. If not, I have to buy a new SD card from Amazon. So I'll talk to you guys another time. Bye.